velocity. We have studied the speed. Speed is a scalar quantity and speed is a distance per unit time. Velocity is a vector quantity. It is displacement per unit time. Displacement divided by the time taken is velocity. So velocity is a vector quantity because displacement is a vector quantity. Displacement vector है तो ये क्या होगा? Velocity vector quantity होगी. इसका मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन दोनों ही जरूरी है. इसकी तो यूनिट होगी वो होगी मीटर पर सेकेंड. So the velocity can be negative, it can be positive, it can be zero. The velocity has magnitude as well as direction. Since it is a vector, vector के लिए क्या होगा? मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन दोनों चाहिए. जबकि स्केलर के लिए केवल मैग्नीट्यूड चाहिए. तो स्पीड के लिए केवल मैग्नीट्यूड चाहिए, जबकि वेलोसिटी के लिए मैग्नीट्यूड एंड डायरेक्शन चाहिए. स्पीड जो है वह ज़्यादातर वेलोसिटी से ज़्यादा होती है, क्योंकि डिस्प्लेसमेंट नेगेटिव हो सकता है, तो जिसके कारण डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा होगा और डिस्प्लेसमेंट कम होगा. नाउ व्हाट इज द यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी? यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी मीन्स equal displacement in equal time interval. If the interval is taken same, then the distance traveled will be same. So if we draw the curve between the distance and or displacement and time, it will be a straight line. So if we draw the curve between x and t, it will be a straight line. So that will be uniform velocity. Now variable velocity. Variable velocity means the velocity is not uniform. Means unequal displacement in equal time. So here it will be the graph between x and t will not be a straight line. We will discuss later on. Now velocity may be equal. Velocity may not be equal, but speed is equal. If we take a circular motion, if a particle is moving in the circular motion in the anti-clockwise direction, its radius is r, radius is fixed, its speed is fixed, but velocity changes because the direction of velocity is the side, here this side, here this side. So the magnitude of the velocity is constant, means speed is constant, but direction is changing. So we will say the velocity is changing. Velocity is not constant in the circular motion. Average velocity will be the total displacement divided by the total time taken. So here the total displacement will be large displacement. So large displacement we will add delta x vector because it's a displacement. So delta x bar arrow डाल दो इसके ऊपर, that delta t. This will be an average velocity. Now instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity will be the velocity at an instant and at a particular time or at a particular place. That will be instantaneous. So for instantaneous velocity, we have to take a very small time interval. So here we say, suppose there is a graph between x and t, and this curve is like this. Then from A to B, the displacement will be equal to delta x. This is large, delta x. And if time is delta t taken this, then the average velocity will be equal to delta x by delta t. And its direction will be joining A to B in this direction. So this will be the direction of average velocity. But if we want to find the velocity at a particular point, this point, तो इस पॉइंट पे करने के लिए क्या होगा कि हम अगर दो पॉइंट लेंगे जो इसके बहुत नजदीक हो, तो ये पॉइंट क्या होगा, एक स्ट्रेट लाइन हो जाएगी एंड इसके ऊपर टेंजेंट डाल दो, तो ये dx बटा dt दे वेलोसिटी दे देगा इंस्टेंटेनियस। तो वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाएगी यहाँ पर डेल्टा t टेंड्स टू 0, लिमिट डेल्टा t टेंड्स टू 0, डेल्टा x बटा डेल्टा t dx बटा dt। So the direction of dx बटा dt is not same as delta x bata d, means the direction of average velocity is not same as that of the instantaneous velocity. The magnitude of the average velocity is also not same, and generally the average velocity will be more than instantaneous velocity. Now how we can see it? Suppose you are on the bike and you have cleared a distance of suppose 20 kilometers in 20 minutes, then in the same direction, then your velocity will be equal to 1 kilometer per second. But if you want to say at a particular what is their speed, then you look at the speedometer, and the speedometer will give the speed, the velocity, instantaneous velocity at that place. Now what is the acceleration? Now one more property is velocity does not depend upon the origin. Suppose we take the origin A, then if person go from here to here, delta x distance will be there. A, that will be equal to x2 minus x1, and this will be this one. If origin is this, then here is this x2 dash from this O dash and x1 dash this thing. So x2 dash minus x1 dash is equal to x2 minus x1. So the displacement doesn't depend upon the point of origin. Therefore, the velocity does not depend on the origin. If origin is changed, it makes no difference. Now, what is the acceleration? Similar to velocity, there is the acceleration. Acceleration is time rate of change of velocity, or change in velocity divided by the time. That is known as the acceleration. Now, velocity is a vector quantity, so acceleration will also be a vector quantity. So, acceleration will be equal to the rate of change of velocity with time, or it is the change in velocity in unit time. So that will be acceleration. Acceleration will be similar to the velocity. It is a vector quantity. Its unit will be equal to velocity per time. So it will be equal to meter per second square. Its dimension will be equal to LT minus 2. So dimension will be LT minus 2. Unit will be equal to meter per second square. It is a vector quantity, and its magnitude as well as the direction is required. The acceleration can be positive, can be negative, and can be zero in different conditions. Similar to velocity, we are having here uniform acceleration, variable acceleration, average acceleration, and instantaneous acceleration. Now, what is the uniform acceleration? Uniform acceleration will be there when equal change in velocity in equal interval. यदि समान समय में समान वेग में परिवर्तन होता है तो वह यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन कहलाएगा. Now, variable acceleration means unequal change in velocity in equal intervals. समान समय में असमान वेग में परिवर्तन वेरिएबल एक्सेलरेशन हो जाएगा. एवरेज एक्सेलरेशन क्या होगा? एवरेज एक्सेलरेशन, if the acceleration is variable, then the change in velocity larger delta v divided by larger time delta t, that will be a average acceleration. So here we will be equal to delta v bata delta t. That will be, this delta v is large, delta t is also large. So this will give you the average acceleration. And instantaneous acceleration. Instantaneous acceleration means acceleration at an instant or at a place. So here we will take the limit delta t tends to 0 to the average acceleration. So limit delta t tends to 0, delta v vector bata delta t. This will be equal to dv bata dt, or this is equal to d square x bata dt square. So this will be the acceleration. Now we will have some variation of x with the times, and it is shown by this graph. So suppose here from A to B there is a no displacement. The body is at the same place. Time is increasing, but it is at the same place. So here the displacement will be equal to 0. So velocity will be equal to 0. Acceleration will be equal to 0. For AB path, x is equal to constant. Here x is equal to constant. x की वैल्यू ये हो जाएगी. तो x की वैल्यू कांस्टेंट है, चेंज नहीं हो रही है. तो क्या होगा? वेलोसिटी 0 हो जाएगा, एक्सीलरेशन भी 0 हो जाएगा. From B to C, it's a straight line. Means the displacement and time that is a straight line. It means the displacement is proportional to time. Means velocity is constant. So velocity will be constant, and for BC the velocity will be constant, and when velocity is constant, acceleration will be equal to 0. Now from C to B point, now here is a variable velocity. It is increasing, so velocity is increasing. Velocity increases means acceleration increases. So from C to D, there will be, for C to D, V increases means acceleration is positive, acceleration also increases. Now at D point, again at this point. Now here x is constant, so here velocity is constant, acceleration is constant. Similar to this point here, it is not changing. So at this point D, the velocity is 0, acceleration is 0, and after D, DE, there is a decreasement in x as time increases. So here velocity is negative, velocity is decreasing, velocity is negative. So the acceleration will be negative for this portion. So here we have seen that the acceleration is not constant. Acceleration is 0 here, acceleration is 0 here, acceleration is positive here, acceleration is 0 here, and acceleration is negative in this direction. So by this graph we can explain the where is positive acceleration, where is negative acceleration, and where is a 0 acceleration. Now if we take an example, suppose if x is given by 8 minus 60 plus t square. Now you have to draw the graph for x versus time, or xt graph you have to plot it. Now we differentiate it. Velocity is equal to dx bata dt. So dx बटा dt इज इक्वल टू कॉन्स्टेंट का 0 हो जाएगा, माइनस 6t का 1 हो जाएगा, तो माइनस 6 t स्क्वायर का 2t हो जाएगा. सो माइनस 6 प्लस 2t. व्हेन v इज इक्वल टू 0, देन 2t विल बी इक्वल टू 6 और t इज इक्वल टू 3. सो एट t इज इक्वल टू 3 सेकेंड, वेलोसिटी विल बी इक्वल टू 0. नाउ व्हाट विल एक्सेलरेशन बी? डिफरेंशिएटिंग एक्सेलरेशन इज dv बटा dt. इसको डिफरेंशिएट कर दिया, 6 का 0 हो जाएगा और 2t का 2 हो जाएगा. सो हियर The unit of x is in meter. Here velocity in meter per second. Acceleration will be equal to 2 meter per second square, and it will be constant. It will not depending on the time. Here x depend on the time. Velocity depend on time. Where acceleration is constant. Now where when x is equal to 0, what will be the time? So we have a factorize. इसको फैक्टराइज करते हैं तो ये क्या हो जाएगा t minus 4 into t minus 2. So when x is equal to 0 will be at t is equal to 4 second or t is equal to 2 second. So we substitute the value, and at this value x will be equal to 0 at 2 and 4 second. Now v is equal to 0 at t is equal to 3 second. So we put t is equal to 3. What will be the value of x? That's 8 minus 6t plus t square. 8 minus 18 हो जाएगा plus 9. This is equal to minus 1. So when x is equal to minus 1, then it will be v will be equal to 0. So we plot the graph. When t is equal to 0, when t is equal to 0, x will be equal to कितना जाएगा? Put t is equal to 0 here. Then x will be equal to 8. This is 0, this is 0. So at t is equal to 0, x will be equal to 8. Because this will be 0, this will be 0. So when t is equal to 0, it is 8. Now at x is equal to 2 seconds and 4 seconds. So this is time 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. At 2 seconds it is 0. So this will be 0. At 4 it will be 0. X will be equal to 0. Now when velocity will be equal to 0, velocity will be equal to 0 when x is equal to minus 1. So here x is equal to minus 1. So this will be point. So here it will be v will be equal to 0. So we can plot the graph. This point will pass through this point where x is equal to 0. Here where v is equal to 0. Here and this. So here velocity will be equal to 0. Here displacement will be equal to 0. Here displacement will be equal to 0. And if we put t is equal to more than 4, 5, then x will be positive. So if we take x is equal to t is equal to 5 seconds, then x will be equal to 8 minus 30 plus 25. So this is equal to 3 meter. So it will be positive. It will be at 3 meter here. So the curve between x and t we can have for this curve, considering where velocity is 0 at time is equal to 3 seconds, where x is equal to 0 at 2 seconds and 4 seconds, and if the t is more than 4, it is positive, so curve will be like this. Now we will study the graph between displacement and time, or xt graph. Xt graph. First we take case when x is constant, means when x is constant, velocity is equal to 0, acceleration will be equal to 0. So x is constant, it will be a straight line parallel to time axis. This is the time axis. So time increases, the value of x will remain same. So it will be represented by a, b. So it will be a parallel. Now for positive velocity, now here if we take it here, and if x increases, t increases, x increases, and this will be one line, this will be another line. If it is a proportional, then it will be a straight line. So if the graph between x and t is a straight line, means it is have a uniform velocity. Now we find the angle between the time axis and this curve. Here angle is theta, here is theta 1, here theta 2. So here velocity is equal to dx by dt, so tan theta. So here theta is less than 90. When theta is less than 90, then velocity is positive. So velocity is positive if theta is less than 90. V is equal to tan theta. So V will increase as theta increase, tan theta will increase. So here theta 2 is more. So velocity V1 and V2 will be more than V1. Here the theta and theta 1 they are equal, they are parallel lines. So the velocity V1 and V3 will be equal. Next we take the case when the negative velocity. The velocity will be negative when theta is greater than 90. So here we take the x displacement time, and this is the one curve, this is the AP curve and AC curve, and we draw, this is the time axis. So we find the angle theta 1, theta 2. Theta 2 and theta 1 they are more than 90. When the angle is more than 90, then the velocity will be negative. So theta is greater than 90, velocity will be negative. Theta 2 is more than theta 1. So velocity V2 will be more than V1. Now next is variable velocity. When the velocity varies, there is the acceleration. So if the curve between x and t is like this, so at this point we draw here the angle is theta. Here we draw tangent, angle is theta 2. Here we draw tangent theta 3. Now theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Theta 3 is more than theta 2 is there. So velocity V3 will be more than V2 than V1. So velocity is equal to tan theta. So theta increases, then V increases. So T increases, theta increases, V increases, or it is a positive one. Now variable velocity, if theta decreases, then velocity will decreases and acceleration. So here the case we can take the second case when there is a variable velocity but there is a deceleration or retardation or acceleration is negative. Here acceleration is positive. Here A is positive because velocity is increasing. So A will be also increasing, so it is positive. Now in this case it is also variable velocity, and here we draw the angle theta, here theta 2. So theta 2 is less than theta 1. The angle is decreasing, so velocity will be decreasing. So here velocity will be more than this. So here theta increases, V decreases, so the acceleration will be negative. Now if we have a curve like this, x, and its curvature is like this, the curvature is upward, then A is positive. When curvature is downward, A is negative. And when it is straight line, means velocity constant, acceleration is equal to. This is very important. Yes, when the curvature is upward, then acceleration will be positive. When curvature is downward, acceleration will be equal to negative. And when it is a straight line, velocity will be constant, acceleration will be equal to 0. We will discuss velocity time graph. Earlier we have discussed the position or the displacement time graph. Now velocity time graph. When velocity is constant, we are in the y-axis we will have the velocity, and in this x-axis we will have the time. Velocity is constant and velocity is equal to u. So time is the velocity is constant. Velocity is not changing. So it will be a straight line parallel to the time axis. तो velocity का मान constant होगा, तो ये time axis के parallel line होगी. अब यदि यहाँ से 0 से t टाइम तक अपन इसको मिला लें, तो ये एक जो है एक रेक्टेंगुलर हो जाएगा. इसका एरिया कितना हो जाएगा, लेंथ इंटू ब्रेथ. सो एरिया ऑफ ओ ए बी सी is length into breadth. OA into OC. OA is equal to velocity and OC is time. Velocity into time, that is x by t. T will cancel, will be f. So area under the curve and time axis will be displacement. Here the condition is the velocity should be constant. If it is also the case, suppose velocity is, this is also velocity constant. This straight line, acceleration is constant. So here this will be the displacement 0 to t. So here also we can find the velocity diagram and that the area will be equal to the displacement. So here the velocity should be constant. Now second case, motion in positive direction. So this is your x-axis, this is time axis. Now here x will be positive, so here velocity will be positive, here velocity will be negative, and here it is a time. This is a time. Here is a negative, this is the positive area, this is the negative area. So we will consider here first case AB. For AB curve, when t is equal to 0, its value is equal to, the velocity is equal to u0. So at t is equal to 0, the velocity is u. At t is equal to velocity, this is the velocity axis. So at t is equal to, velocity is equal to u. Acceleration is equal to tan, this angle is tan theta, so acceleration will be tan theta and acceleration will be positive because theta is less than 90. Now for OC, this curve, when t is equal to 0, it is at rest, so v is equal to 0. So t is equal to 0, v is equal to 0, acceleration will be equal to tan theta, theta is less than 90, so acceleration will be positive. For DE, this curve, initially the velocity is minus u. At t is equal to 0, velocity is equal to minus u. Acceleration will be equal to tan theta 3, and theta 3 is also less than 90. So A3, here acceleration will be also positive. So in all the three cases, the angles are less than 90. So there will be a positive acceleration in all the three cases. Now second case, motion positive direction with negative acceleration. This is the positive. Here it is a negative region. So if we take here, this will be the positive region, this will be the negative region. Because here V is positive, V is negative here. So in the positive region, if for AB curve and AC curve, here this is the curve, this is curve. Or here they start, initial velocity is u. For both the cases, initial velocity is equal to जो t is equal to 0, v is equal to 0, a is equal to tan theta 1. And theta 1 is more than 90, so it will be, acceleration will be negative. For this curve, now t is equal to 0, velocity is equal to u. And at this time, the velocity becomes 0. This angle is theta 2. Theta 2 is also more than 90, so here acceleration will be negative. So in both the cases, दोनों cases में थीटा का मान, थीटा 1 और थीटा 2 का मान जो है वह 90 से ज़्यादा है, तो यहाँ पर एक्सीलेशन क्या हो जाएगा, नेगेटिव एक्सीलेशन होगा. Now motion in negative direction. So this is v positive, here v is minus v, and this is your t. So here the motion is in the negative direction. So this is one case, this is another case. Here the velocity, it makes angle theta 2 with theta. So theta, which angle is more? Here theta 1 and theta 2 are more than 90, so it will be negative. Theta 2 is more than theta 1, so this here acceleration will be more negative than this. So here the acceleration will be negative because theta is more than 90. Now if the motion is from positive to negative, if the particle or object move from positive region to negative region up to 0 to t1 time, it is in positive, and here from t1 to t2 time it is in negative region, but here the angle will be more than 90. So here the acceleration will be negative. So here also the acceleration will be negative. Kinetic means motion, or matic means mathematics. Mathematics of motion is known as the kinetics. In kinetics, we do not require the cause of motion. इसके अंदर मोशन का कारण क्या है उसका जानना जरूरी नहीं है, तो वो है आपका काइनेटिक. यहाँ पर अपन कंसीडर करेंगे कि एक्सीलरेशन इज कांस्टेंट. सो हियर एक्सीलरेशन कांस्टेंट. सो हियर इन y axis there is a velocity and axis there is a time. So initially here the velocity u. So u is equal to initial velocity. Means at t is equal to 0. V is final velocity. At time t, its velocity is v. At time 0, velocity is equal to v. And this curve is a straight line. So here this curve represents the acceleration is equal to constant. So now we have to find a relation for this. Now number one relation, Vt relation. Now we know that acceleration is equal to dv bata dt. dv means change in velocity. Change in velocity कितना हो गया? Final velocity v, initial velocity u. So change in velocity v minus u. This will be equal to v. This is u. So change in velocity is this v minus u. Time taken is t. So cross multiply, then at will be equal to v minus u. So v is equal to, this is a vector, this is a vector, this is a vector, this is a vector, this is a vector. So v vector will be equal to u plus at. So the final velocity will be equal to sum of initial velocity and product of acceleration and time. This is the equation number 1. Now equation number 2, ST equation with distance and time taken. So as I have told you earlier, if the acceleration is constant, here acceleration is constant, so the distance traveled will be equal to area of this. So this is a trapezium. So S will be equal to area. You take A, B, C, O. It will be equal to O, A, B, C. Trapezium. So area of trapezium is equal to कितना होगा? 1/2 base multiply sum of the sides, sum of parallel sides. कितना हो गया? This is equal to 1/2. Base will be equal to time. This is time. Base is time. This is u. This is v. Now you substitute the value of v here. 1/2 t plus u plus at. So s will be equal to 1 by 2 t into 2u plus 1 by 2 a t square. 2 cancel. So s will be equal to ut plus half at square. This is the second equation. Now third equation. Between u and v. So what we'll do? we have an s and we will have t. Here we will remove the t. So from this equation what will be t? T will be equal to v minus u divided by a. T will be equal to v minus u divided by a. We substitute here. So s is equal to u into v minus u divided by a plus 1 by 2 a t square v minus u बटा a का होल स्क्वायर. So this will be equal to, you take a here, ये a स्क्वायर और a कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So s is equal to uv minus u स्क्वायर बटा a प्लस 1 by 2 v स्क्वायर प्लस u स्क्वायर माइनस 2uv बटा a. a स्क्वायर से कैंसिल हो गया. a को कॉमन ले लिया अपन ने, तो a को कॉमन लेकर के मल्टीप्लाई कर दो और अब क्या रह जाएगा. देखो uv एंड ये माइनस 2, तो ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. ये माइनस में ये प्लस में यू हो जाएगा. तो कितना हो गया माइनस यू स्क्वायर वी स्क्वायर. तो कितना हो जाएगा. दिस विल बी इक्वल टू ये राइट कितना हो जाएगा. a into s is equal to minus u square. You take LCM, so minus 2u square minus 2u square plus v square plus u square by 2. So this will be equal to 1 square cancel हो जाएगा. So this will be equal to v square minus u square v square minus u square बटा 2 is equal to as. So multiply कर दो. तो क्या हो जाएगा v square minus u square is equal to 2a. So in this way we can find all the three kinematic equations for the motion using the graphical method, which is on course. Integral method is not in the course, so we have derived it. So this will finish the third chapter, which is motion on the straight line.